What's up, everybody? This is my review of Transformers Generation 1 Autobot Triple Changer Broadside. And before we take a look at Broadside in detail, let's go ahead and take a look at his bio. I'm reading from page 95 on the Transformers Identification and Price Guide. And I'm just going to summarize the bio here. You can certainly pause the video and read it yourself. Basically, it says that he, as a character, does not like transforming into carrier or jet mode. He gets seasick on water, and he has a fear of heights. And another bit of information that I find interesting is when he changes into aircraft carrier mode, he expands his mass 1,200 feet in length. And at that point, he's capable of having jets land on his carrier mode, as well as carrying other Autobots. And there you have a look at the stats. Based on the fact that he is afraid of heights and afraid or kind of seasick on water, courage at a number 9 might be a little bit high. But there you go, stats for Broadside and suggested prices for the actual toy. So moving on to the figure itself, you can take a closer look at the details here. Actually, it's a pretty convincing carrier mode. Here you can see the surface of the aircraft carrier. And one thing I should note is this blue clear plastic bubble is supposed to be recessed inside of there during both the carrier mode and also the jet mode, but it doesn't seem to want to actually stick. And here's a closer look at what the detail is on that. I actually have another Broadside here, and there's that plastic molding detail. The other thing to note is you'll notice I have the arms out here. The reason being is they are incredibly difficult to get in and out. So they look like this when they're fully transformed into either jet or carrier mode. So they're actually can go farther inside of the main body here, just so you know. But I left these out on purpose just because they are very difficult to remove. So there you go. Let's go ahead and transform this guy into jet mode. First thing I'll do is I'll take out the wings. And by the way, this section of the carrier mode right here is die-cast metal, which is really cool. So there's a little peg here you want to grab on and use a little bit of force and unpeg the wings here. Next thing you want to do is you want to take this section here, you want to leave the red part there, but you want to fold this back, and if you'll notice there's actually a landing gear here, and back in the day they made landing gear out of die-cast metal parts, so that's pretty cool. You want to take this back section here, fold it down, and again you have the other two die-cast metal landing gear. So starting to look like a jet here. You want to take this, fold it out, and that pretty much is your jet mode, although you do have to add the accessories here. You do have these weapons here, and these actually will peg underneath here. There's that little metal peg that's sticking out there. I'm going to peg that in there, and of course you want to do the same thing on the other side. Wings are a little bit loose here, but there you go. Look at Broadside's jet mode. Actually, sorry, I'm going to bring up these tail fins here, and there you go. Sorry about that. So there is a look at the jet mode. And there actually is supposed to be a little more stickers on the little fins here. You can see here's what it looks like there, that little sticker. Unfortunately there's not a sticker on here, but nonetheless pretty cool. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at the transformation into robot mode. Go ahead and put the tail fins away. I'm going to fold up the wings. You can see they get pegged into there. I'm going to fold back this red piece, revealing the head. Of course, the arms and the shoulders are already out. The arms do articulate at the elbow, as you can see there. And let's see, this is supposed to come down like this, and these fold up to the side. Excuse me. And then you actually have weapon accessories for Broadside. You do have an axe, which is pretty nicely detailed actually in terms of the actual sculpt of the plastic. And you have a actual rifle or gun, and you can stick one in either hand, doesn't really matter. I don't think. I'll go ahead and stick that rifle in his left hand, and we'll put the axe in his right hand. So there you go, looking pretty cool, looking pretty awesome. Articulation, well, as you know, Generation 1 toys had very limited articulation, but even for a G1 toy, this guy has extremely limited articulation. The head does not rotate. You have a point of articulation here at the shoulder, and that really is it, because the legs, the waist, they're all cast as one solid piece of plastic. So, you know, it is what it is, but there you go. So we'll put him up there, and like I said, I actually had, I have two other versions of the same toy. So yeah, that's a look at the Autobot Triple Changer Broadside. Pretty cool toy. I always found it a little bit difficult to believe that a jet can transform into a aircraft carrier, but you know, it's a cartoon, so you know, whatever. Alright, well, thanks for watching. This has been a review of Generation 1 Autobot Triple Changer Broadside.